destiny of all creation. Sealed. Who is worthy to break the seals and open the scroll? Through the heavens and the universe answered with silence, because the answer was not found in the strength of a lion, but in the sacrifice of a lamb. On the indistinct borders between time and what lies beyond, hooded figures moved like shadows woven from mist itself. They were not beings of flesh, but guardians of an ancient decree, a whisper that echoed in their silent souls: the seals must be broken. Before them, a colossal gate, not of stone, but of pure, solidified darkness, guarded the entrance to the unfathomable. With a reverence that made the cosmos hold its breath, they knelt, and the darkness yielded. What was revealed was not an abyss, but a rift of blinding light, a portal opening to the very heart of heaven. The crossing was an immersion in glory. The sight that unfolded was a throne room so vast that entire galaxies could dance within it. The floor, a sea of glass and crystal, reflected a ceiling that was the universe itself in motion, a swirling vortex of blue and golden nebula. Pillars of light supported this celestial dome, and at the center of it all, on a throne that seemed forged from the heart of a star, sat the Presence. From him emanated a silent and absolute authority, a majesty that was the source of all light. Around him, 24 elders with snow-white beards and pure white robes watched, their golden crowns shimmering with the wisdom of ages. They were the judges and the witnesses, the eternal council, awaiting the unfolding of a final act. Vigilantly watching the throne with a fierce loyalty were the 4 primordial guardians. A lion whose mane held the fury of supernovas. A bull, the embodiment of the unshakable strength that moves worlds. A man whose gaze held all the compassion and reason of creation. And an eagle whose wings swept the solar winds, and whose eyes pierced the veils of the future. Ceaselessly, they guarded the sanctity of the place. In the right hand of the Presence on the throne rested an ancient scroll, heavy with the destiny of all existence, its surface covered in a script that was at once beautiful and terrible. 7 wax seals, each marked with a unique power, kept it shut. Then a mighty angel whose voice was like the roar of 1,000 thunders cast a challenge that echoed through all realms. Who is worthy to open the scroll and to loose its seals? A deep and heavy silence fell upon the cosmos. No being in heaven, on earth, or under the earth dared to step forward. The glory of creation, the wisdom of the elders, the strength of the angels, none were sufficient. The realization of this truth brought a wave of despair. I, the observer of this vision, felt the weight of cosmic hopelessness and wept bitterly, for the purpose of everything seemed lost, locked away forever in an unbreakable silence. In the midst of my weeping, the hand of one of the elders touched my shoulder. His voice was calm, yet firm as a rock. "Do not weep," he said, his gaze pointing toward the center of the throne. "Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the Root of David, has triumphed. He is worthy to open the scroll and to loose its 7 seals." A wave of hope surged through the heavenly assembly. What appeared, however, was a divine paradox. Standing in the center of the throne and of the living creatures was a lamb. Its wool was as white as the purest light, but upon it, the marks of a terrible sacrifice were visible. He stood, but as though he had endured a mortal wound. There was power in his posture, but it was a power born of submission. There was royalty in his presence, but it was a royalty forged in pain. With a serene dignity, the Lamb approached and took the scroll from the right hand of the one who sat on the throne. The instant its hooves touched the parchment, creation exploded in worship. The elders fell prostrate, casting their golden crowns at its feet, and a new and powerful song was born. "You are worthy to take the scroll and to open its seals," because you were sacrificed, and with your blood you purchased for God persons from every tribe and language, and people and nation. The Song of the Elders was merely the prelude to a universal chorus. Millions of angels, a celestial army of beings of light, joined their voices to the melody, creating a symphony that shook the foundations of creation. Worthy is the Lamb who was sacrificed, they sang, to receive power and wealth and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and praise. The worship spread like a cosmic wave, and soon every creature in heaven, on earth and under the sea joined the hymn, a celebration of the shared sovereignty of the Father and the Son, with the scroll in his possession and the universe singing his name. The Lamb acted. His silent strength broke the first seal. The wax shattered with a crack that was heard throughout reality. Immediately, the voice of one of the living creatures, powerful as thunder, commanded, "Come." In response to this call, galloping out from the veil of existence, emerged a white horse, pure and majestic. Its rider, crowned and wielding a bow, was not a figure of war and destruction, but of conquest and victory. He rode forth as a conqueror, destined to conquer, and this was only the beginning. 6 seals still remained, and with each a new chapter of humanity's final story would be revealed. The journey through the revelation was just beginning.